I was going to do another one of our more serious read-alouds today, but I decided that we just needed a little humor, and following up with our picture book from Friday, Be Quiet, I realized that some of you hadn't read the other books in the series by Ryan T. Higgins. And so those characters are also pretty fun and give us a little bit of a lesson as well. So we're throwing it back here, old school, to Mother Bruce. Look at his face. Those little ducklings are like all over him, and he's like, eh. It's not really irritation yet, but he's just not so sure about this. Mother Bruce by Ryan T. Higgins. Beautiful day in the woods, the sun's coming up. He's got his little house there. He's sitting getting ready for his breakfast. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. He did not like sunny days. He did not like rain. He did not like cute little animals. So the author's establishing character traits here for Bruce. Bruce only liked one thing: eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. Bruce didn't eat raw eggs like the other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went to get the ingredients. I'm a little out of practice with my on-camera read. First, he caught a few salmon. Here's with his grocery cart in the river. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He liked to support local businesses, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. And are these eggs free-range organic? Look at her face, she's like, at home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in his stove fizzled, so he went out to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. Do you know what the surprise is? Do you remember? Mama! Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. And Hunter in our 9-10 class told us about that. That's imprinting. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason, he lost his appetite. Look how cute they are. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy. Only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Says, be back in April, Mother Goose. Bruce left the goslings there anyway and went back home. Mama, Mama. But he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, go away. And I am not your mother. And also, I liked you better when you were eggs. Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. Roar! Look at their little faces. It didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. Mama. Look at his face. He is less than thrilled. Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. It was hard work. He's his little baby carrier. Oh, he's fixing them breakfast. This is dinner at my house, right? Still. Blech. Ew, yuck. And then they're all sleeping, finally. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. Annoying baby geese, stubborn teenage geese. Look at these teenagers. All they're missing is their phones and their Among Us game, right? And boring adult geese. Then one fall afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he'd be rid of these geese, and he could take a long winter's nap. Bruce explained migration. But they didn't listen. Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. Nothing worked. His little remote control. The geese would not leave Bruce. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. Oh, it's done. They boarded a bus. Look at his face. He's like, what even am I going to do here? And migrated to Miami. Now that is what I'm talking about, right? On the beach, chilling. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams of new recipes. Recipes that don't hatch. Mama. Anyway, just a fun read for this morning. Actually, some lessons in there about making the best of things, making the best of situations, and how sometimes our blessings come in disguise. So that should help you a little bit, maybe with your gratitude lesson. Don't forget to make your entry into your gratitude chart, things you're thankful for and why you are thankful for them. Once again, I am thankful for you. I hope to see you in our Google Meet, and if not, to see you real soon. Have a great day.